Welcome back to Cham'Pain with Cavanagh, where this episode will be split into 2 parts, and there's a reason for that. We have the talented cast from Scouse comedy TV series GWED. 5 of the cast will join me today to discuss a series which has dominated social media, captured the heart and the true essence of what it means to be a proper Scouser. Without further ado, let's begin part 1. Firstly, I'm joined by Dylan Thomas Smith as Reese, Gemma Barraclough as Mia Louise, and Max Ainsworth as Connor. How are we?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. Are you ready for today?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is there anything you just want to get off your chest before we go into this? What's happened to your arm, man?
What are you straight away?
Let's just start easy. Tell them what's happened to your arm while I just open a little bottle of champagne.
Right. So, I had nah, it is bad. Like I was off uni last week, so I got my mates down from uni because I was like, let's invite them down to ours because like I'm always in theirs. You know what I mean? Because they live in town, so I was like, oh, let's take them to ours, take them to Gabe. You know what I mean? And we had a few drinks. We played Ring of Fire. I don't know if you've played that. It's a good drinking game. And we thought we were all like dead hard and that. So we were like, hey, should we play a game where we just punch each other in the arm? And last one to like say, I give up, like, is the winner. So we played, I don't even know who won.
By the looks of your arm, you did, lad.
You definitely did with the looks of your arm, mate.
My arm's
so bad,
like,
you know.
green. I don't know if you can see it there.
Can you see?
But like, yeah.
That is wild.
I filmed it though. Like, it doesn't hurt if you touch it. Do you want to poke it?
Oh my days.
If you poke it, it doesn't hurt.
No.
No.
Doesn't even
It
feel like
actually
numb.
looks like you've put makeup on that, you know? It's
I know,
at that
but
like
it's not.
green
It's
stage,
not. I've not done it to be like, oh, I'm dead. Oh, nice one. Yeah, pass it down.
That low, lad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's because I was drunk. I didn't feel anything.
do you reckon?
That's why I filmed it, I think. Because usually I'd be like, oh my God. Yeah.
I'm gonna spill. Wild, innit?
Thank you very much.
But
for that.
thanks, Craig.
But yeah, thanks for throwing me in the deep there.
Just keeping you on your toes.
No, sorry, mum.
I definitely need a bartender next time I do this, don't I?
Oh yeah.
A little bartender, just like a
At the back
bottle
with a
in the
little
buffalo or
trolley.
something, yeah.
I'll do it like that. Little...
Here we go.
Get you in a little suit in it with like.
Dylan signing himself up. So the way it's going to work today is I'm going to ask a question. We'll let you all answer the question each, and then we've got singular questions for you. So I'll just let you talk one by one. Let's go with the first question here. So what made you pursue acting? Let's start with Gemma.
Do you want me to? It's just always something that I wanted to do. I was one of them little stagey kids, weren't it? You tell me to sing, I'd sing. You tell me to dance, I'd dance. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I was always doing it since I was young. And then my mum got me doing like adverts and stuff when I was little. And then it's just always been something that I wanted to pursue. And
What adverts were you on?
I was in the. Oh, right. To be fair, it's actually cute, this one, so I can tell you this one. I was
Go on
in.
then.
I think I was about 5, and I was in like a Morrison's Christmas advert, and I was like picking up an orange and going like that. It's cute, that one. So you're not finding out, Craig, about
Can
any of the
someone else
others.
get that on? Can someone get that on YouTube? Anyone?
It probably is on YouTube, you know.
It's still out there.
Yeah, it's cute. To be honest, it's cute. As I start getting a bit older, though, it's not as cute. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's definitely cute.
Look, I mean, I've been this height since I was about 11.
Oh,
As in, like, very not cute. You know what I mean?
I was 6.
But yeah, just something I've always done. So, yeah.
What about you, Dil?
Do you know what? I was about I think I was about 12 when I thought, so I really want to do it because I went to an acting school on the weekend called Ray Studios, and I went there for one time, and I went and do you know what? I come home after it, and I said to my mum, like, I loved that, like I really did, I proper loved it. So then from there I just kept going every weekend, and then I just fell in love with acting after that. Then and then I watched Scarface as well. It's my favourite film. Everyone knows it. It's my favourite film, right? And yeah, after I watched that as well, I just thought, yeah, that's what I want to do.
It's really me.
See, I don't even know how I fell into it, you know, because it was like I hated it during school, in drama, because it wasn't like acting like we do. It was all like
Freeze frame.
Yeah, and like Fortune Heads, Angel and Devil. I was just like, oh, this is just a load of poo, this, like a load of shit. You know what I mean? So then I wouldn't do it in school. I'd go to lesson, but like, you know what I mean? I'd be like that. And then we finally started doing a bit of script work in about year 9, I think it was. And I got a good grade in the end. And like in parents' evening, they were like Max is actually quite good. And I was like that. Wow. I mean, quite shocked because I was a shy kid. And then from there, I joined like a theatre company. That was quite local to me in Kirby. And then just went from there, started doing extra work and
Is that
stuff.
where you're from, Kirby? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from
Love
Kirby.
that. My best mate's from Kirby.
Who?
Christina Daly.
I don't know.
What's happening, girl? What's happening? Okay, so right, the audition process. What was it like for you? And did you have to do anything challenging or unexpected during your audition?
It was long.
It was long, like.
Yeah.
For you, it was long.
Well,
Why?
I mean, like, to be fair, Amber, did I miss the first, sorry, she is here, sorry to her. Did I miss the first day and just come in on the second day of auditions? Do you remember at Ray?
I don't recall this very well, to be quite frank.
Oh, okay.
I think it might have been the second day,
Yeah.
but I'm not entirely sure.
I think it was the second day. So before the show had been commissioned, this was 4 years ago, maybe a bit longer now.
Is that long ago? It was
Before it was commissioned.
Right.
And so I got like a random self-tape through, as you do, when I was living in London at the time. And it was for this random Scouse comedy. And they just wanted me to send in a tape and see if I could come in and do like a read through that they could record and try and get it commissioned by like the TV, company, so like ITV. And I went and it was GWED, and I read for the character that I played, and they were like, oh, we'll find out in like maybe like 2 months, we'll know. And I was like, I love this script. I need to be in this. It needs to get commissioned. And a year later, I hadn't heard anything. And I'd moved back home, and I literally had been home about 2 weeks, and I got a call and it was like, oh, it's been commissioned. Can you come in and audition? So I didn't have to tape again, but I still had to do like the 2 days of auditions, but it was long. It wasn't like a normal acting audition because they'd open called it. So it was like anyone and everyone could audition, and they were auditioning for Maya Louise and Amy on the first 2 days, like the first day. And God, there was must have been about 40 girls there, which isn't normal for like an audition, especially it wasn't the first day either, it was the second. And yeah, it was just, they were cutting girls and we were going in and out. And it was actually me and Amber that went in together at the start of that day. But we were teamed up with everyone, and then they cut it down to like 4 girls for these 2 parts. And then there was a whole other day as well, weren't there? How was it like for you? Was it the same-ish?
That was nice. That was a smooth transition. You've done that better than me.
Thanks.
I know, yeah.
Think about doing my own
Cham'Pain,
podcast,
Gemma.
darling.
No, it was smooth, that. Yeah, it was a bit long, like, because I remember auditioning and then not hearing nothing for ages. And then obviously Danny called me. I was in the shower. Yeah. That's how obviously I found out. And then yeah, Danny called me then. And then I thought it was my mate. And I was like, oh, I'll be on in a minute, lad. I'll be on the PlayStation in a minute. And then I heard his voice then, and I was like, oh my word. As if. And then he said then, and I was like, oh, he's right. But I never heard nothing for ages, so I thought like I never got it type of thing. And then yeah.
Yeah, I done self-tape at first. I done 2 self-tapes, and then I think it was like, 3 recalls in person, where we were doing like chemistry reads. So like Gemma said, there was loads of people there for like Connor and Reese and whatever. I went for Reese first, didn't I?
Yeah, he went for Reese.
I went for Reese first.
Yeah.
Does anyone else read? Well, I'll ask them in a bit. But did you read for your character as well?
Yeah, I just read for Reese, me.
Yeah.
You're so lucky. I read for like I read for mine, I read for Amy, I read for the Brimble.
She read for Reese as well.
Yeah, Reese, I mean, it's a close call. Like,
Do you know what I love though? Like generally, because after we'd done our, I think it was it Recall? We actually went to the train station together, me and Max. It was before we both even knew we got the job.
Yeah, it was the first recall.
Yeah,
we done the first recalls that were like in-person auditions within Ray, which is like
That's that on Wood Street.
Yeah, on Wood Street.
Yeah.
And I remember that because we walked down, didn't we? And I'm sure we got a Mackey's as well. And then we jumped on the train and just went our separate ways.
Just
and then seeing each other again at the second one. And then the last recall, I was only there for Connor. And like, I pretty much had the part, like, because I was the only one there, but I still didn't want to get my hopes up in case someone else just rocked in an hour later or something, you know what I mean? But Yeah, it was mad because it's like the first recall we went and got on Scran together.
No.
That's like
So
me
it
and
was
Amber,
like-
you know. That's a bit like, as in,
Uh-huh.
we didn't go for food, but it was me and Amber that were waiting outside for ages for you to get picked up by your sister. Isn't that so weird? And that was
Mad,
on the
innit?
Look at
first
yous
day,
now.
same day.
So my next question, our boy already answered his part. So he was in the shower when he found out. Where were you when you found out? Of course, he was in the shower.
I know.
Where were you when you found out that you got the part?
I think I was in that. I think I was in the kitchen. And all my family were around, I think. Well, say all my family, my nan and granddad and like my mum and that. And my agent rang my mum. And my mum was like, oh, it's Lauren, my agent. And I was like, oh, okay. But my mum looked like dead like. Because Lauren must have just went, oh, can I speak to Max, please? Dead like. Dead like.
Professional.
You know what I mean?
Authoritative,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So my mum was like that, looking at me through the kitchen. I'm up and down the kitchen going like, yeah, okay, yeah. My mum's like that, like, what? I'm like, hang on. And I just went, yeah, okay. All right, thanks, Lauren. All right, see you in a bit. So I buttons it. My mum was like, what? And I went, I got the part. I was making toast. That's
Yeah,
why I was
yeah.
down in the kitchen. I was making toast, I think. And
Sounds like you were milking it like, yeah.
no, I was a little bit. I was reminding my mum of a little because I know what she's like. And I was just like, Mum, I got the part for the comedy. And she went nuts and like they're in the living room. My nan and granddad were like, oh, congratulations. I was happy, like, but I don't like start going all bonkers and that, know what I mean?
You just chill.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, but no.
I went mental. I literally.
Inside I do.
I'd
but-
have been acting like I just won a Grammy
yeah.
with the phone like that.
The champagne.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
everything.
Like, I sprinted down the stairs, me, honestly. Sprinted down the stairs. I just whacked my towel on. I was like, shampoo all head and shoulders in my eye and that. I was like, Mom, I got the job. And she was like, I know. And I was, it was mad. It was funny, you know.
Oh. Well, mine was, I'd done me back in. So I was at home in bed and I don't know, I got trapped in nerve or something, hadn't I? Do you know what I mean? And I was on, like, I'd taken a load of cocoa. Mum was sat in bed like this, all feeling sorry for myself. And my agent called me and I'd been waiting for time. I think I was probably one of the last people to hear. And my agent called me and was just like, you're all right, Maya Louise. And I was like, you know, what did you say? What was that? And I was like, all right, Maya Louise. And I was like, oh, you're having me on. I was like, come on. And he was like, no, you got the part. And I started crying. And I'm not a crier. Yous know. Have you ever seen me crying while I'm in the show?
Actually, why are you crying?
I know. Well, it's been a long time. I'm a bit older, lads, and I've been
You were
trying
with
for
them, weren't you?
ages. Yeah.
Did the
You're off your
chapped nerve,
cake.
did the chapped nerve pop out? Miraculous recovery.
Oh my
That's
God,
what it
yeah,
must have been.
downstairs. I was
That's
like,
what it must have been.
Mum.
Yeah, we
And then
say
we
that.
opened a bottle of champagne.
Oh, like, see, it was
I
meant
know,
to be.
full circle moment.
Do you know when you were preparing for your character, like obviously getting ready to record, you've already got the job. Did you channel anyone? Like, did you have any like scousers in mind that you took like a little bit of inspiration from?
Oof.
I think with me, I mean, I'm a lot older than the character. Like, as in, I've got a solid 10 years on it, do you know what I mean? So for me,
Girl looks good though.
thanks, it's the Polish genetics, isn't it? I'll put my facelift off for a couple of weeks, thanks. So like for me, my struggle was like I'd lived in London for a long time and I felt like there's a big difference between how the girls dress from here and from there. And the way I was dressing in the auditions compared to say Amber made me look a lot older. And I remember after the first day getting a call from Harry, the casting director, Harry Gilbert, and basically just saying, you need to dress younger. You need to dress younger. And so I was like, right, remember what Amber wore on that day, and then I'll try and model myself a bit more like that, and it worked. Do you know what I mean? But in terms of like actual characteristics, I mean, she's just a lord unto herself, isn't she, Maya Louise? There's certain mannerisms that I took from my cousin Simone, which if she watches this, she'll be like, yeah, just like certain little things, but overall, just.
So when you went back there, Jess, did you go as Brittany, baby one more time? Is that on your channel?
Maybe not like the whole. I mean, maybe not the whole school uniform. I feel like it's not acceptable for like us to wear school uniforms outside the sec because it does look a bit like
Yeah, to be
a bit weird.
Yeah, be a bit mad, like.
But no, yeah, just little. It was just like more like athleisure stuff, which isn't like something that I used to ever wear. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that was it really.
What about you, Dylan?
To be honest,
I mean, you're full on Scouse. You don't need to really channel anyone, really, do you?
I don't know. To be honest with you, when obviously I read the script type of thing, when I read it, I was a bit like, oh, okay, because it's quite funny, to be honest with you. Like the character Reese, I can relate to a lot to him, like type of thing. Like I've got loads of things with him that obviously have happened that I can relate to, type of thing with him. So like even when he was in school, I was a bit of a cheeky chappy, just how he is in the show. I weren't like as thingo as he was like, but as he is, sorry. But in school, yeah, I was a bit like Reese. So like I tried to just act. I tried to act how I would be probably when I was in school a little bit more. But yeah, other than that, yeah.
I didn't really in the second series I started my mannerisms. I acted a bit like my dad.
Yeah.
Because there's some of the stuff my dad does. Only I find it funny. Because it's that like sort of sense of humour as dad and lad, you know what I mean? And my sister finds it funny as well. Cause,
so your dad wants sweet chicken nuggets, how do you mate?
No, not that. That was just me. No, but like the faces are pulled and whatever in season 2, like my dad did do. But season 1, I kinda, I don't know, I think I had like just a few of my mates when I've just thought, oh, they've had a bit of a dopey moment, so you know what I mean? I've channeled that being like, but just a bit like empty-headed, you know, like you're in a situation, you're a bit like, know what I mean? Oh, my cousin.
So it's your cousin?
Yeah, I'm not Bobby.
I'm not gonna name
Sorry,
him.
lad. But you've had your moments. You've had your moments, lad, where you've just been a bit like, know what I mean? So, but thanks to you, lad, I played the part really good, so thank you, man.
I've just looked over then as if he was there and realised he was talking to his cousin.
Straight down the lens.
Like literally,
If he walked
it's gone straight to me head.
if he walked in, I'd have flapped it because he's a boxer. Should we have filmed me in?
I mean,
Say it
absolutely.
now.
So.
Okay, here we
Was
go.
there, so the next question is, was there a specific line or scene that stood out to you during the process of recording it that you really felt connected with in your out of work life?
Ooh, that's a good. I see straight away in my head now. I'm like chicken zippers. I'm trying to think.
What, in 1 or 2?
Pardon?
In season 1 or 2, or just
Anything. Anything that's related to you the most.
It's a tough one, I think. I think there's a lot of things that, you know, like Maya Louise says, she's just like the queen of the sash. She does not care. She's very like unapologetic.
She gives me Regina, Mean Girl vibe.
Yeah, but I think it comes from a good place though. Like she'll have a pop at people, but it's the people that she thinks are wrong. Do you know what I mean? She wouldn't just like, okay, maybe she would take a bit of a pop, do you know what I mean? But I think the fact that she's very unapologetically her is what like I think when I play her. And I think just any of the times where she just does what she does and she likes what she likes, and she even down to like the game and stuff. Like maybe it's not very socially acceptable. Well, I mean it can, like it is for a girl, like I game. But like she doesn't care.
Yeah.
She doesn't fit into a mould, and I think I don't think there's a specific line, because also a lot of airlines are really rude, and I think if I say that, my mum won't let me back in the house. But yeah, I think that whole kind of thing that she's got going on is what I kind of connect to with her.
Yeah.
Can you think of any?
Pardon me.
Disgusting.
Sorry, the bubbles.
That was his answer.
The bubbles.
Boss.
No, I think I'm on the same page as you. I think Connor says stuff without thinking about it, obviously, because some of the stuff that comes out of his gob is just a bit like, what are you on about, mate? Like season 1 with the questions, the big book of questions, the gay questions for Ted. Yeah, it's just like he's went home, sat down, and thought about them. But he's not thought, hang on, can I actually ask these? Like, who bums who? Know what I mean? That's just a bit stupid. Like, it's just a bit mad, innit? Know what I mean? I'm not saying that's that. I mean, like, the way...
I know what you mean, yeah.
I think he's not scared to, like, show his interest in stuff. And I feel like I'm the same. Like, if I say I don't know about something, I'll ask about it without thinking, oh, that's a stupid question. You know what I mean? It's like, if I don't know it, then it's not really stupid, is it? Just because you do doesn't mean I'm stupid, sort of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
What about you, Dylan?
So is this like something with my character? I'm like
something that your character and you kind of you relate to. It could be a line, could be a scene.
Yeah. Probably.
The recipe.
Do you know what though? I'd probably say.
Sorry.
Awful.
No, I love that line though, you know. I actually do.
It's funny that though.
It's all the edits of that line.
I
I'll be
know,
online. They love it.
I know.
I
But,
pay good money to see, before I let you answer, I pay good money to see the full outtakes, like the stuff that they do in the show.
I would.
No, I'm not messing.
I've seen a lot of them.
I'm not messing, I would. Like, I live for the show.
I reckon, to be honest, he's cheeky, innit? Like he's a cheeky little chappy, like, innit? So I'll probably say like the way. I'm not saying like I am Reese. I'm just saying like the way he says stuff sometimes, or the way he is sometimes. I can relate a little bit, like how. I don't know how to explain it.
What about like the stuff like we've all met your mum?
Oh yeah.
And we love Kirsty. Do you reckon there's anything between like?
Yeah, definitely. Like with obviously my mum on the show, Jodie, Leanne Best. What's going on, Leanne?
That was one of my questions as well.
is it? Oh,
is it? I'm so sorry.
No, it sounds like you might as well just answer it now. Let me just get the question up now, because I want to make sure I word it properly the way I've put it out. Oh yeah, so good. So I've obviously spoke to your mum. Your mum's boss, by the way. And
Hi, Mum.
that's happening, Case. And I love Jodie. I love the character that he plays your mum. Have they met each other in real life yet?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they've met
And
each
is there
other.
any similarities between your mums?
Do you know what? Now that you've just said that, actually, Jem, it is, because the way Reese is with his mum, I feel like I'm like that with my mum, actually, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
We're very
definitely.
close. Like, we're very close. And obviously in the show, Reese is dead close with his mum as well. Like, they're very open about things and that.
Yeah.
And that's just like how we are as well. And as you know, you've probably spoke to her, haven't you?
We had a big length conversation. She's boss, and I was like, I was on my mummy's boy as well, and we were just talking about stuff like that. And yeah, so it's good. It's always good to know when someone loves them hard, innit?
Yeah.
It's a good sign.
It's a good sign, innit? It is a good sign. So here's another question, and I love this question, but it wasn't one that I created. But yeah, if you could switch roles with any other character in GWED, who would it be and why?
Oh, it's a good one, that, you know.
That is a good question.
Okay, I wrote it then. No, it's a good one. No, it's a good one.
Such a good question.
Swap roles, you know.
Oh, Ben Bat, Disneyland Aaron.
Oh, yeah.
Such an
That's a good shout,
iconic
that.
role.
That's a shout.
I'd never be cast for obvious reasons.
That was one of
But
the most scatty roles I've ever seen in my life.
You want to meet him though?
Oh,
He's not like that at
honestly.
all. He is ripped.
No.
And he's lovely as anything.
Yeah.
Such a good actor.
Genuinely
honestly.
so
incredible.
funny, so
No, I
funny.
was watching it going, please don't let him be. He cannot be that. He cannot be his
Do you know what though? He's so funny. So like when I was like doing like takes with Jake and that, and with Ben, like it was so hard not to laugh, because like even if he said it like 50, 100 times, it was still hilarious. And honestly, I must have like wasted about an hour just laughing.
It's
Like,
one
honestly.
of them, like his craft as well, like him as an actor. Like obviously I feel like when you do comedy, people may think, oh, they're just a bit silly, do you know what I mean? Like it's not serious acting. No, Ben is like a fully fledged incredible actor. And when you watch him, what we got to see, like watching whilst we were filming, the detail that he brings to the scenes, and also like how he keeps it fresh when we do it
Yeah.
that many times is incredible. He's honestly
the talent that like in it.
such a
Because
talent.
I feel like it's a hard thing, that, because obviously it's a comedy, and obviously it's funny, innit? So like when we're saying things over and over, like jokes and that,
It gets
obviously
dry. It can get dry.
gets a bit dry after like.
Loses the magic,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Sometimes.
So you've just got to keep on it.
You
haven't
gotta
you?
just pretend you haven't heard it. Like,
And then it gets,
every
to the point where we're like,
But yeah.
like you just
No,
like,
it is. That was all about
Who
you
would
doing
you
a fake
switch
laugh.
with? Who would you switch with?
Do you know what? Going off like, I love him. Matty, who played Kieran.
Oh,
Honest
I'm
to
not thinking
God.
too deep yet.
Honest to God. The one who's like the way he done like your man and stuff when he dressed up, all the different accents he did. It was just him.
Yeah.
He didn't get directed to. He just did it, and because he smashed it, he kept it, didn't he? Even on the Zoom calls that
Oh,
we
yeah.
did, during like rehearsals when we were doing read throughs of the script, he'd keep his camera off, because it was like unmute your mic and put your camera on for when you were reading in the script and that. And then obviously if you didn't have any dialogue, you'd turn your camera off again. And he'd come back on, and remember, I don't know if you remember, he had like this cat mask on at some point. So when like all the Yamaha stuff, he just pulled it from nowhere and was just talking in like an Irish accent or something. But it fit so well. And then like
Go on.
we were doing a scene with it was me, Jake, talking about Connor and Christopher were talking about Scouse cello. And Lewis and Kieran walked down with the big Scouse cello like countdown sign. And it was like a bit of improv where Lewis said to Connor, "Oh, it's happening, boys." And Connor went, "Oh, you're all right?" And he goes, "Shut up, lad." Like that. Which again is funny, do you know what I mean? But Matty playing Kieran, he said something to Jake saying, "I'll shag your dad."
That was kept in, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It
that was all
kept in.
improv. That was all improv because he just
really?
yeah, he went, "I'll shag your dad," and then Jake said as Christopher, "Oh, charming, yeah, thanks, mine's dead," and he just went, "Oh no." But off camera, he was doing all mad stuff with his face and with his tongue and stuff, and it was just so funny. And I remember at one point there was a bit of Polly on, you know, that like bookshelf that goes all the way down the hall, and it's about like knee height.
Oh, I know what you mean.
You're onto it, yeah. That they keep the chessboards on now in school. There's a big board of Polly that like reflects light and stuff when we're outside, and because it was like a tight squeeze.
Was that part of the cast, or was that part of the decor?
No, so it's a big board. It's like
I think
what?
we're on the same vibe of what we think.
What?
Yeah.
What is the poly? Is it like something to reflect?
Yeah,
something?
so it's like it's about like it's
So
about
there's
this
Polly
big.
on the board.
Yeah.
Whose Polly was it?
No, right. We're on the same
Polly,
vibe.
Polly.
Nah,
This is your fault. Go on, come on.
No, I get what you mean. So it's like a thing that reflects light. That's what they call it.
Yeah, so it's about that big, about that tall.
out.
And I hate saying that because people go, "Oh, Polly, yeah."
No, because instantly I was like, "What are you chatting
No,
about?
no,
What are you
at
saying?
first,
You
at
give us
first
a
I
bad
didn't think. I was like,
No,
what's going on?
On set?
not
It's like
Polly.
he was getting whiffed on set. Like,
No,
I didn't know like
Polly. She's Polly. And because it was like a tight.
I knew we locked eyes, and I was like,
I feel like I'm going to cry laughing. I can't believe I've just been talking about Polly and it wasn't even that.
Sorry. So because it was like a tight squeeze past the camera. It's like it's.
I can't take him serious.
You've had Polly now. You're with
I
him.
wish I had.
So he kept dragging it along the hall, like with his hip, because we were just watching him walk past. It was like quiet, and you just heard this Polly getting just dragged down the hall. It was just funny because it was like he was going like home. I'm not doing it with my tongue because
Do it.
no.
Go on, you've got
Go
to
on,
do
do
it.
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 No, so
Do it now.
right, okay. So you be Jake, I go, "I'll shag your dad." He goes, "Oh, man's dead. I'll shag your dad."
Mind you dead.
No, you're meant to
Man's
say.
dead. Oh, thanks, man's dead.
Oh, thanks, mine's dead.
Okay.
okay.
Ready?
And take two, scene one, and action. Silence on set.
Go on.
Silence
Ready?
on set. And action.
I'll shag your dad.
Thanks, mine's dead.
Yeah, I know. That's what he was doing
cut.
every time, though. That's what he'd do. That's what he'd do.
Matty's great,
While
though.
dragging Polly down the hallway with the big scout. Oh, and in rehearsal, remember? Did you see him go flying over the plant pot?
No.
Oh, in the rehearsal. Did
you see it?
Did you see him? He had the big Scouse cello sign, and originally the scene was going to be like outside the window where they walked past and talked to me and Jake through the window. And there was this big long plant pot full of stones and mud and whatever. And I was talking to Jake and I was just like, and I just heard everyone burst out laughing. I was like, I haven't even said the funny part yet. Why is everyone laughing? As I turned round, I just seen him behind the plant pot with the sign like that, still in character. I was just like, what the fuck's he doing?
I need to stop now.
How's he fell over the plant pot? It's like, well, that big, you know what I mean?
I mean, that's like quite high up there.
What have you just shit on me there, mate?
I mean, for me.
Oh, for you? Oh, sorry. Cut that.
I love that we've just got like a whole reenactment there as well. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like an
I can't believe you
exclusive.
just made me do that. Can I get another bit of that?
Mate, top yourself up. Oh, you can't move the mics though. I'm only messing. You can't just move the mics.
Oh, Craig.
Shit then.
Oh. So is this your sponsor as well?
Yeah. In association with, honey. Oh, see, our girl over here knows.
Oh, yeah.
So, Dylan, who would you switch with?
I'd probably go with Max, to be honest with you. Yeah. I mean, Max, sorry, lad. Connor. I'd probably go with Connor, to be honest with you, because yeah, like I said, I love his character and the way he plays it, his boss.
Oh,
And it
nice
is,
one,
no,
lads,
honestly,
thank
that
you.
it is. You smash it, you know.
Oh, do you want some?
And he's just a funny little character, isn't he? Like, honestly, he actually is, though.
He's
Even with
so
the chicken
innocent.
dippers and that. Like, I know, obviously, what you say is not on, like.
It's a bit heavy. It is a bit heavy. Like, I wouldn't do it. That's the thing. It's just a bit. I wouldn't say something like that.
No, you're right. He's just proper lad, there.
Can I ask you as well? Do you know when you read that part of the script, like what was your immediate thought? Like, oh, I mean, I'm gonna watch this. What goes through your mind when some of the stuff you read that you've got to say?
Do you know what stood out for me, right? Honestly, when I had to sniff the coke off
Your bum.
Max's bum.
I felt,
Have you
It's
seen that?
season one.
Felt season
Yeah,
one.
I've seen it.
I felt
yeah.
sorry
Yeah.
for you.
Oh,
doing that.
lad, I had to do that so many times. Honestly.
How many times you do it? About 7 or 8 times.
Yeah.
I don't
I
even
was
know what it
saying-
was, to be honest. I actually don't even know what
It
it
was
was.
like,
Vitamin powder, yeah.
Vitamin
yeah, but he has a banging headache after it. I felt really bad because I
He was just lying there, bollock.
yeah, I was lying
Some of
there.
the things you have done on there, I kind of think about now. I'm like, how did you even record it? Like, I'd have been in bits. I'd been like, I can't keep it. The
I
composure.
think,
Yeah.
do you know what? Because I'd be the same. If we'd done it now, I think, because we're all dead close and whatever now,
Yeah. It'd be calm.
I think we would be laughing our heads off. But I think because it was like the mentality of, this is our first job, you have to be dead professional, you have to be dead good. We couldn't laugh at it. I had my ass out in the middle of a street with a flannel on my ass. You know, like that a little towel on my bum, just covering it between
Not even like a
takes.
hand towel. It's like the little tiny ones.
Yeah,
like the
I
same.
think.
flannel.
No, it was a hand towel. Sorry, not a flannel. And
You'd take it off like a table, doing with a magic trick.
yeah, it was like
You
that.
see it.
But poor Libby,
Oh, yeah.
she was looking after me. God bless her. And yeah, I got Tom. I shaved it.
I
in
love
the
the
morning.
side commentary. It's making
Yeah.
it for me, you know.
I asked Tom. I was like, "Hey Tom," I was like, "I shaved it because obviously don't want to be on the telly, but like a big hairy bum." So I went, "Tom, can you check if I've done it right?" And he went, "Yeah, of course." I'll never forget what you said, you know, Tom. So we go in a cubicle. I saw what you went, "Shh, she got me bum out like quick." I went, "What do you think?" And he went, "You'd make a great gay."
That's if it's coming from a gay person, that's a good
And I
compliment.
felt
That, you know.
my heart was warm.
She did to me when we were on the first day of set, Max, she said to me, "Come here a second, I need you to check something."
First day of
Do you not
set.
remember that you said what you did to me?
Me?
Do you not remember we was in the closet thing and you went, "I'm
Oh, what have you been doing?
What have I done?
Welcome to the set,
I'm
GWED.
quite
Is this
scared.
what it's like?
I don't know, I'm quite scared. Which?
Okay, you save that. We'll ask you in a minute.
Oh, hang on.
Here we go.
I'm scared now. I don't know because we pulled
Yeah.
so many mad stuff on.
I know we've done so much mad stuff, you know,
He's a
like,
naughty.
honestly, we pay...
Well, the worst thing is that when you two leave the couch, you're stuck. You're gonna take the rap for this now, whatever she
my
says.
word. Oh, yeah, to go away. As if.
Good luck.
Away,
Good
I'm
luck.
like 6 feet away.
What's one thing you learnt about yourself while playing your character?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm gonna sound vain a bit here. No, it's not gonna be anything mad. But like,
You're saying that sitting on a couch next to me. He's like, I'm such a vain person. Go for it.
no, I think cause like I said before, it was is it all of our first job?
Yeah.
Yeah, apart from little bits. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Apart
think-
from Zach. And I think Jake's done a little bit as well.
So
Yeah.
apart from like the two of one here, wow, too good for us, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how it is.
Wow.
I know. I was like, I
We'll
got
remember
pied by two of them.
Just because you didn't
Yeah,
know
me
Warburton's
feeling
advert
stuff.
with Samuel L. Jackson, yeah, Zach.
We're all over you, lad.
Anyway.
Imagine they've done a little secret side deal to come on their own and I just never told you. Imagine that.
Oh,
They have, haven't you? That's
Nah.
what you just said.
they have, because there's 2 cups there. Like.
Oh.
No, I think what I learned was, I thought I'd be more like scared and unprepared to be like on a, like, it seems mad to say it, but like a professional like film set. Well, not film set, but like,
Yeah.
no, with like a proper camera crew, proper director, proper producer, like everything. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
proper like crew.
Do you know what I think that is with yous though? Like, just from like sitting with yous now here, and I've obviously met yous at that event through the week that invited you. So, yous all get on. There's no.
Yeah,
you
like
should all
it's
get
not.
on.
Yeah.
And it must be that fact that must be a good working environment for you, so it must take a bit of the pressure away.
Yeah, because I feel like in season 2 we were a lot more brave with our choices, I think.
Yeah,
Especially like
100%.
character-wise, know what I mean? Because we were all like, in season 1, we'd done little bits, but we'd like sort of ask for permission. Or we'd go, hey, do you reckon I do this? Or we'd like, hey, shall I try this? Whereas season 2,
Just done it, didn't
we
we?
just go, yeah, I'll watch this now. And we just throw it in, know what I mean? Just because like, I wouldn't feel embarrassed if I got told no sort of thing. Whereas season 1, I feel like if that was like a, no, don't do that, I'd like,
It's a bit like, oh, well,
yeah, feel like a tit, know what I mean?
Well, it's like everyone's just so lovely, and like we always say this is like, obviously we're so close, but even with like the crew, like it is such a GWED family, like it's in its own little thing, which is such a rarity as well. Like I've not worked much outside, but hearing from like Zach and Jake, you don't get that a lot of times. Like we all chat with everyone on set, everyone's friends with everyone, and it's just really good vibes, isn't
it's a
it?
proper nice environment. You know?
It doesn't feel like work, does it?
Doesn't
Nah,
feel
that's
like
what I
work.
always say, it doesn't feel like work. It really doesn't.
Right, so I'm going to go to singular questions here that I got sent in. This is for Dylan, this question. Reese has that cheeky Scouse charm. What do you think is the most charming aspect of his character?
Most charming aspect. Probably. Reckon.
Yeah, you smile and you wink.
The smile and wink.
That's
I
my
reckon.
that's my opinion. Anyway.
I reckon, yeah, but that probably is, to be honest with you.
Can you do it?
The wink.
Go on, do it.
Everyone always makes you do this.
Go on,
wink,
can you
don't
do it this way?
Okay, which one? This one.
Oh, go on,
In
you can
front.
do it to there, I'll say.
Ready? What should I just do with that one? So.
Do it to multiple angles, mate. Do that one, and that one.
That one, and that one.
Because I don't want to do the sounding where it goes ding, ding, ding.
Ding.
Yeah, we'll just do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
We'll go a little. That's the one. Have that one.
Love
Yeah, it's a
it.
little cheeky wink, probably, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
A little
Yeah.
cheeky.
He reminds you like most of the lads I went to school with. Like you play the character so well. So I'm from Walton, and it just reminds me of so many of the kids that I grew up with. So you absolutely nailed that character. I reckon it's some of the stuff he comes out with, like posh Muppet and that. Some of them,
Some of the
honest
shouts
to
he comes
God,
out
some of
with
the
is
shouts
mad,
he
innit?
comes out with. Like when I first watch it, because there's been other shows about Scousers, most of them scripted reality, if you will, and it's not really my thing to watch because I'd rather see a Scouser in full throttle. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, mate. The whole season was gone. I took the day off work to watch the whole thing, and I absolutely loved it. But I think you absolutely nailed what a kid of that age should be about. So
nice
well done. Okay, the next question is for Max Ainsworth. Why did I say to Max
Oh, yeah.
Ainsworth?
I know you
Max,
hate
full government.
Are you talking about posh Muppets there and go out with that accent? Connor seems to have a one-track mind when it comes to girls. How do you think his obsession with Dylan's mum reflects on his character development?
I think, right, no, I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean by the question anyway. I think Connor's very unsure about anything to do with girls or sexual stuff. So I think he goes after for the older girl so he can sort of be mentored a bit.
Experience.
Yeah, if that makes sense. So obviously if he got with a girl who was the same as him, it'd be a fucking same. Know what I mean? It'd be really fucking bad if there was a girl version of Connor. Know what I mean?
Mummy issues.
So yeah, I think he goes for I think Connor goes for Reese's mum because he probably sees her as like a mentor in a sexual way, which is mad to say. And because Reese is his best mate, he's like, he feels like connected to them. He feels connected to Reese in a mate way.
Yeah.
But then Reese's mum.
But then he wants his mom.
I feel like you're going to get offended, you know, he's talking about your mom.
Like, proper dirty looks. He's like, it's not real.
And he's like that 8 mile lad.
I don't say a barley on, lads.
What'd you
Just
say,
say
Marley?
it. Sorry. But yeah,
I know what you mean, though.
I feel like he
I do.
goes for like the old one, so he can be sort of mentored in that sort of world. And then, if nothing happens with the older woman, he can take that experience and whatever he's been taught and take it to girls around his age.
And move
Know what I mean?
forward.
Yeah.
Boss answer.
Okay.
Here we go. Gemma Barraclough. Did I said that right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Mia Louise is a mean girl who enjoys winding up her teacher, which is one of my favourite parts of the whole show, by the way. Say, what do you think drives her behaviour and how do you connect with her when you were that age?
Ooh. So I think what drives it, I mean, we've been discussing this recently, possibly, well, me and Mario, the producer, we discussed it a while ago about why she does it and how she gets away with it. Because I'm not being funny, if that was me, like, I wasn't naughty in school, but like I did chat back quite a lot. Do you know what I mean? I was one of them. So I think that might be the connection. But in terms of like how she gets away with it, because like I would never get away with that in school. Like, I did a bit of chatting back, but to the extent of some of the things she says, straddling a lad to an Ed Sheeran song on stage and faking an orgasm, like, there is no way. There is no way. Do you know what I mean? Sorry to put that
No,
vision
there
in
was
your neck,
moments
Craig.
there where
I'm
I
so
was
sorry.
like, I'm so glad I'm not watching this with my ma. Do you know what I mean? There was some moments, even some of the stuff they said back to the teacher,
yeah.
I was just crying laughing the whole time.
Oh, but like how she gets away with it. And I do think, like, in my head, how I've always played it is that she's probably one of quite a few kids. Probably, like, we don't know about, we've obviously never touched on who her family are and that.
Yeah.
But I think she's like a middle child somewhere of like a lot of siblings, and that's how she kind of gets away with it. But she's just unapologetically it. I think even if she was an only child, she'd still be doing it and just taking the
She'd
rap.
still be
innit?
a diva. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to wrap up part 1 in a couple of minutes. I want your favourite quote from season 1 or season 2.
Favourite quote?
Yeah.
Oh. Can I be last or something?
Oh, you rubbish.
Gemma, it's on you, hun.
Could
Yeah,
it be
Gemma.
of our
Favourite
own?
quote? Oh,
Anything.
Should we
from-
do one of our...
I've got mine actually.
Is yours your
Oh,
own?
you got-
Is
you
yours
got-
your own?
Mine's wee stuffy.
Oh, don't
Oh,
say
well,
if it's this. Go on, say.
I'll say it to the camera. The truth shall set you free. The Bible.
I love that one.
Oh,
Do you know
oh.
what my one was?
Go on.
Your foo-foo's hungry.
I knew you were going to say that. Oh, see, I was going to say that one, the Reesery, because that's like, from season 1, the big one, the DLPR strives for equality. Yeah.
That's
But
funny, that.
of my own, it's very not okay, but is that Uncle Ben the rice fella?
Oh, classic.
When
that
we
one.
film
That's
that.
funny, that. Has it got to be one of our own lines?
Pardon?
Has it got to be
No,
one?
no,
Say-
it could
say
be
whatever you
anything.
Oh, mine's got to be something about chicken dippers then, hasn't it?
Yeah, go on.
That's like,
Can you think back to season 1 like the
I'm trying
first
to remember
time?
my lines. The first time I put my hand on your shoulder. I'll still remember that scene when I just went,
Oh, I know.
Wait,
and I've
was
just
it-
got a FaceTime to me.
yeah,
man.
you've just put, yeah, isn't it funny? Our way mates. But if your mum let me bury my face in her ass, I would, without hesitation. Isn't that weird?
Never really thought about it, lads.
No, but seriously though, like, would we not be mates anymore? We'd get through it.
Thought you'd ever come round and see you again, though.
Nah, see, no, that's a problem. Because your mum makes a sick pork casserole. I'm going to have to rethink.
And see
That was sick.
I don't know, I remembered me dialogue.
I
you know?
don't remember
That was amazing.
I don't remember what I had for tea last night.
I don't even remember how I fucking remembered all that.
So Gemma and Max are going to shoot off now. Dylan's going to stay on the couch and we're going to invite 2 more of the cast on. We're back shortly.